Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Brian, aka Duke Skyloafer. We're back inside the base where I left off. So, first order of business for today. We got a couple of things to do. First, we're going to take down all the Christmas decorations. One thing you may note off to the side there, I was going to point this out, and I'm glad that popped up to remind me. I have added another mod to the world, which is crew enabled, which is using the AI enabled mod. That will spawn crew inside of NPC ships and stations, just to give a little added, challenge or something. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I've never used AI enabled successfully. I did try it a few times with like robot raider pods and stuff. It worked okay. So we're going to see what happens now. And the first thing we're going to try after I take down all the Christmas decorations is we're going to finish up the ship, which is just about ready to go, the drill sergeant, and we're going to find ourselves a spawn. I also increased the rate at which spawns spawn. So, yeah. I'm also kind of hoping, because while I was off stream working on the programming for the drill sergeant, I added a bunch of scripts to it. More than I probably should have. Hang on, I gotta sneeze 1 second. Hang on. That might not be the last of it. We'll see. I hope I'm not coming down with something. Anyway. Yeah, so I did, in between this stream and the last stream, I did add the scripts that I wanted to add. I actually ended up adding more scripts than I had originally intended because I just found that I had more space. Like, in other words, I had more screen real estate and more... Goodbye, Christmas tree. And more programmable blocks than I need. So there's a bunch of unused blocks, and then I actually took out 2 of the screens because I had too many. So it actually turned out to be pretty cool. There is one more fairly significant change that I want to make. There we go. That I want to make to the ship, which is to change how the thrusters are on the back. All the other thrusters are welded up, and this should go pretty quickly because we should have plenty of thruster components and stuff now. So yeah, it is nighttime. Nothing really excited. I did record while I was working on the ship, just in case like anything exciting happened, but nothing happened other than a unknown signal came down extremely close to the base, like 100 meters away, and I just rolled it back over to here. If I remember while I'm editing, I'll splice it in here. So anyway, yeah, here's the drill sergeant. Just about ready to go. I still have to set up the cockpit. That's the other last thing that needs to happen, but that hopefully that won't take too long. And we will be able to go try to take down an assertive vessel. The other interesting thing that happened while I was while I was doing the programming, while I was setting up the programmable blocks, was that in Incon, there's like some weird glitching going on my screen. The Incon, there we go. Some Incon, an Incon and an Ember ship were both spawned at the same time, and they actually, even though they weren't super close to each other, they threatened each other. Which is like they sent a message to each other to threaten each other, which was kind of funny. So I don't really want to get on their bad sides at the moment, because I'm pretty sure they would end up sending a little bit more of a fight my way. So what I want to do here real quick is change the way this back is for two reasons. One is I kind of want to be able to get to the stuff that's behind it. And the other reason is because this is like way too much punch. When I popped it off of here to change the mount, I just like tapped forward and this thing just launched forward. So that's just way too much. So let me put down my extra stuff that I'm still carrying here. I'll keep the paint gun for now. We'll keep all these things. So what I'm going to do is kind of systematically take out one row at a time. Let me clear out some more things here. Because what I'm just going to need is the thruster with 2 flaps and the one that the angled one that has the top and the sides. Do we see that one in here somewhere? Okay, let's start at the top here. I guess I could be missing the top if we don't have a top and sides one, but we should. Here it is. Top and sides. Okay, so what I'm going to do is essentially take out the middle row. But in order to get the flaps right, so I'm just going to have the top and the bottom row. Just to get the flaps out of the way. Excuse me, to get the flaps right, I gotta take the whole thing off and do it again. But the ship won't be able to disassemble the thruster components very quickly, so it should take, like, it'll basically just put them right back. That's what I'm getting at here. So, we are going to take out, oh, that's the other thing, is I want to be able to group the bottom ones for when I'm hovering, because I won't want to use all of them. So, to be able to detect those, I'm going to fly up so I do this correctly here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this thing. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then this green. Before it has a chance to really start disassembling anything. I'm going to put these back in. Okay. Yep, see, it's just putting them right back in, which is exactly what I want. Alright, let me go group those. Oh, you can see what the interior of the ship here looks like. So I've got simple, which is showing over on the left there, that's showing the integrity of the ship. Over on the right, that is going to be radar, and I haven't put a button on, but I have a radar that'll turn that on and off. LiDAR, actually. Up on the front, I've got my cruise control readout and my shield readout. Down here, I've got all the ammo on the left. I've got reactor output, jump drive charge, and my oxygen levels. And then in the middle, of course, I've got the weather and the artificial horizon. And I think that's it. I don't have any other... Oh, I should change my costume one of these days. I should switch to one of the better ones. Yeah, so I got to get more ammo in the ship. Oh, we have to disassemble the other ship. The other ship is full of ammo. That's the next thing we're going to do. Hold on. Don't get distracted. So once I get rid of the Atlas, a lot of clutter that's in here is going to go away. We're really looking forward to that. Alright, so these are forward thrusters. So let's figure out where these all are. Here we go. Forward thrusters. Okay. And then I want these to go into the hovering thrusters group. Alright. And we will just grab all of these and turn them off for now. Alright, then let's go do the other ones. I'm on green. There we go. Oh, Disco Pistons, thank you for the raid. Sweet. How's everyone doing today? Hando the AV guy, thank you for the follow. Wow, this is I just went live today. This is making my day. Thank you so much. To get you all caught up on what I'm trying to do here, I'm redoing the back of the ship so that I can have access to some of these little ports here. Not that they make much difference, but although it occurs to me I could put a connector on the back. Yeah, these are the modular. Oops, that's wrong. These are the modular. What are these called? Modular dynamic laser compression modular thrusters. Yeah, I'm actually thinking maybe I should put like a connector on the back. I could just pipe it into this. It would only get the small components or small stuff, but really this is just for ore in the back here. I call this ship, I've been building this for the last, I don't know, 4 streams, but this is, I call this the Drill Sergeant because it's got guns and it's got drills. And I put a ton of thrusters on the back and it's way too many thrusters. So I'm toning down the number of thrusters. Then I'm hoping to go and blow up some of these assertive ships. So I'll think about that connector on the back. For now, I'm just going to cover this up. And look at this. Alright. Yeah, it's got some energy shields. It's supposed to be like a multi-purpose ship. It does have, these are the, here, hang on, I'll give you all a tour of the base real quick. So that's my ship, the Graceful Exit, that I built on Earth. My game is kind of hitching a little bit. I wonder if things are spawning that don't have antennas. I built this on Earth and flew it here, and then started building this base out underneath it. I do have this pocket shield mod. There's a mod list. I don't have the link handy. It's on my YouTube videos. But do I have a button for these? I don't think so. This would be the right bay. There we go. Yes, there's a lot of mods in this world. This is the purpose of this world is a casual, heavily modded stream kind of a thing. There we go. So this was the ship that I had originally started with, when I came here. It's like a modification of one of ISL's designs, I think. And I don't need it anymore, and I'm going to get rid of it because it's full of ammo and stuff. And I think all my tanks on the ship are full, so I'm not really worried about saving this hydrogen and stuff. So I'm just going to quickly set. Just disconnect it from the base. And we're going to paint the whole thing pink and let it go. Oh, you know, I was going to show you this whole thing underneath here is lined with build and repair nanobot things. Spaghetti Cruiser. Okay, so if this is going to be fun to watch, make this whole thing pink, these things are just going to start eating it. Yeah, we're gonna let it do that. I'm stuck in the... Let it do that so I can get all that ammo back. And I kind of want to put some railings here because it looks like I can walk between here, but I actually can't. And my brain keeps telling me to do that. Okay, let me go and get this thing ready because I really want to go shoot some people. And since that other ship has been taken apart, all of my all the ammo transferred over to this ship now, so I am full. So my building style is kind of whatever I feel like. I'm not really like sometimes I build single-use vehicles. Sometimes I try to build like jack-of-all-trade ships. I don't know, it really just kind of depends on what my mood is. This ship I wanted to be able to fight any assertives or anybody that comes over that would want to attack me. The base has plenty of weapons, but I want to do some dogfighting. But I also want to occasionally have to go up into space because I'm using scarce resources. So I have to go over to other planets and asteroids to get, stuff. So, let's see. So all thrusters should have, actually, we should see all of these, yeah. Okay, that should be all of the thrusters. And I lost my group. Yeah, the first ship, when I first started this series, I didn't really have like a goal other than go to other planets. And I did. So, Disco Pistons, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I just wanted to go to other planets. And so I'm here. Space Viking, thank you too. This has been a great start to the stream. Thank you all. Humbled. Yeah, so I really just wanted to go to another planet and just do stuff there, like whatever. So came to Mars. I went to the moon and had a little base there for a little bit, and then went to Mars here where I've been for a while. I have been to the moon here to get some stuff. Yeah, and then I've just kind of been hanging out here building ships. This ship, I threw everything onto this ship. It also has hover engines from the hover engine mod, so I haven't tested them yet. I think this ship can hover around pretty nicely. Not 100% sure. And I just fell off. I was going to check what's in this chip. What's in this gun. Does it say inventory? Oh, why is the inventory bouncing around like that? Oh, it's filling up. Okay. No, this is not a weapon core world. This is vanilla. It does have... oh no. These are from the Azimuth mod pack. They're not weapon core. There's no weapon core in here. And actually, these are the only modded guns that are in the world are from this pack. So it's these, which I think are also these large ones over here. So other than that, everything else is vanilla guns. I'm gonna... if this thing spins around uncontrollably, I think that would just be hilarious after I spent like 12 hours building this ship on stream and then have it just spin uncontrollably and die on me. Yeah, let me set up the cockpit here. The cockpit controls. This is my controls from all of the testing that I was doing. Oops. I added a ton of gyros to it because it was a little bit sluggish the first time I tried to move it. Alright, so actually first thing I want to do is turn off all these thrusters that I can hear running. Is that it? Maybe not. Alright, either way. So I want all thrusters on, all thrusters off. I probably... You know, that's not a bad idea about the gyros. I might do that. Let me try it. I have to see if I need to adjust the power on them at all. Let me try it the way they are, and then I might dedicate some to stabilizing. We'll see. What else? There is a build and repair on the ship. It's off. Let's see, I have a docking camera on the bottom. And I will want to dock. Landing gear, we could switch lock. Yeah, I probably want reactors on and off. And I probably want... Anything else that I really want on this bar? Maybe, I wish these things had better... Here we go, spotlights. We'll do spotlights on and off. Alright, and then this one... oh! And... no, we'll leave that there. Okay. Let's see. So this one we will do... I'm gonna do thrusters all on, just for the sake of that. And then I have thrusters, hovering thrusters. Toggle block on, off. That is what I put here, right? Toggle. Toggle block on, toggle block off. And then thrusters, we'll just do toggle for those. And that's probably good. Group 4, I'm going to have as my... Let's see, is there a... Shouldn't there be like a select... Oh, wait, no, hold on. Block tools, that's what I want. Drills. Alright, and then I'm going to want, like, ore detector on, off. I should probably have antenna on, off at some point in here, too. Cruise control. So I have a script that runs with, I think this is Blarg's Ascent cruise control. So what this does is basically uses the least amount of thrust necessary to move you up or down at a specific speed, so that I could, like, you know, get to and from atmosphere without using excess power. And I keep it at 75 and negative 75 because there is aerodynamics mod in this world, so I don't want the ship to burn up. And I think the default is 95, and that's just, like, right on the edge of starting to accumulate too much heat. This is for auto docking, which I'm still not quite sure if I'm going to keep that one yet. But while I'm here, let me do... turn the LiDAR on and off. And then... weapons. So... oh, you know what? I actually should probably have those right by my fingertips. So we'll just switch you later. And then the turret group. Here's the turret group that's on here. We'll just do you as an on-off. And then we will throw in... We'll throw the docking over here. So what this does is you can run it with a name, and it will just automatically return to that spot. What was the other thing that I had sitting over here? I already forgot what I put in there. Oh, you know what I need on... over here is I need the sorters to be able to turn on and off, so I can eject stuff. I have emergency batteries here. we'll just put those on there. Alright, they're currently all off. Let's take this thing for a test flight. You know, maybe we should bookmark this, or blueprint this thing first, actually. But, everything's on. Okay, thrusters are all on. Reactors are on. Are we firing engines all over the place? No. That's good. Although I'm a little bit concerned that we're already... The reactors have that much output already. Unlocked? There we go. Oh, it's bright. Spotlights. There we go. I was going to crash into something. I might change the color of the thrusters. So it accelerates rather quick and slows down rather quick too. And it has a ridiculous amount of spotlights, which are... I should probably tone down the brightness. I think I have to keep the... Okay, reactor output is really low now. I wonder if it was because it was still connected to the base, if it was starting to charge the base a little bit or something. Alright, I'm going to see if the auto-docking function is working, or if it's going to just smack me into things. That way, actually, before I do that... blueprint. Yes, there we go. Thank you. Okay. So if I hit this... Nope. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Was it... Did I save it with... lowercase? Because you give it a name when you run it. Nope, I might have to set it up again. Oh, you know what else I need? The front camera. Because I have a front camera that's right between the guns. Oh man, those spotlights. That's kind of a... well, we'll be fine. Alright, so... docking. Why is my camera's kind of... There we go. My camera's like pointing in a weird direction. Hold on. V to reset. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, well, close enough. Thrusters off. Reactors off. Spotlights still on. Alright. Good. Successful first test. You know, the camera is... Here, the camera should be looking straight down at this auxiliary light thing, basically. And so it's not that it's pointing the wrong direction. Like, it is looking straight at it. It's that my own crosshair is, you know, it's usually in the center of the screen. It's just, you know, it's like it's over here. You know, and it does recenter itself there, but you see what I mean? Like, right now my crosshair is in the center of the screen. And if I switch to the... Oh, well, now it doesn't. Now it's in the center of the screen. Okay. Well, never mind. It fixed itself. All right. What is it? It's 4:17 a.m. right now in the world. Oh, you know what we definitely need to do is a weapon test. Let's see. Ready? Okay. That's all 4 guns firing. And one of these. Okay. that's pretty much it. Weapon test functioning. Okay, so now we just gotta wait for some bad guys to show up. Let me turn down these spotlights. Intensity much lower. Yeah, let's get some bad guys to spawn here. Then we'll be good. How many rounds do I have for the autocannons? 510. That should be plenty for anything. All right. I'm just going to work on some other things real quick. I'm sure something's going to spawn. I actually modified the spawn rate thing in MES. And, Vaquiable. Look, I realize I've been talking to you. I don't know how to say your name. I just noticed now that you subscribed to me and I didn't say thank you. Thank you very much. How do you pronounce it? You got it, V. Alright, so this is inside the base. This is the command center. I'm using these force field mods. I don't know why I put these up here. Originally I was thinking this was going to be cool to have like a retractable roof sort of a thing. So I could easily get in and out of the command center, but it's actually kind of more trouble than it's worth, so. I don't know why I came down in here. I have to build this room out at some point, because this is going to be the, you know, where you can... It's the command center. It's underground. My plan is... Alright, can you even get into the... Yeah, maybe. Hang on. The sun will be up here shortly. And then hopefully some bad guys will spawn. This is an area of roof that I haven't yet sealed up here, so... This area back here, this is the back of the command center. I've already mapped this out as... I'm building up basically an entire house here. So I've got... like, offices or something like that, and then... I don't know, this was going to be like a kitchen, mess hall kind of thing, and then crew quarters. I'm the only one here, so... But whatever, I'm role-playing. The rest of this, I got a couple of those things back there. At the moment, I've got this merge blocked, so this is all one gigantic grid right now. All of my production is on the ship still. There's like some there's like 2 big refineries on here. They're there. I think there's 2 assemblers on board, and then I ended up putting what I call the assembler wart on the back here. And I never quite decided what to do with the back of this ship. I was thinking I'd eventually use it for exploring more. This is the gravel ejector. Vacayable. That's easy enough, huh? So anyway, this is the ship that I built on the planet, on Earth. So it's got some cargo, it's got a survival kit here, which I could probably top up on some things. You can exit. This area is not airtight or anything, but you can go and walk out onto the top of the ship. So the ship is like half of my defenses, and it's got one small shield generator. I actually think it's possible that the drill sergeant has more shield capacity than this ship, which is currently providing it over the entire base. It basically would last like, I don't know, if we really had like a Reaver show up or something, these shields would last like a few seconds. It was mostly so that if I crashed into something, I wouldn't blow the ship up. And this is the bridge of the ship, where I've got inventory, whatever, Izzy's inventory manager, and my bridge, where I could see the status of things. And then I didn't know what to do with this area down here, so you could just walk down on the side here and be like, oh, there's all the stuff. So I post all of my streams on YouTube, and there's at Duke Skyloafer on YouTube, and in the description for all the streams is a link to the mod list, and I keep it up to date. So, what mod is the battery one? Which battery are we talking about? Did I pass it at some point? I don't think I have modded batteries in here. That might be a Warfare battery. This is the jump drive. Are you talking about... Oh, ow. This battery? This is a Warfare battery. Oh, the window. Hang on a second. There's an assertive ship. We're gonna go get him in a minute. This, are you talking about these? Or are you talking about these? These are solar windows up here. They provide very little power, actually. Everything else up here is all vanilla. These are just vanilla window shapes, and these are transparent LCDs from the DLC pack. Oh, the battery status script. Gotcha, okay. This is fancy status displays. Fancy status. Fancy status 2, actually. And it's really configurable. I'm gonna go fight that ship before he gets away. All right. Hold on to your butts, everybody. Here we go. Okay, thrusters on. Reactors on. Shields should be on. We are up. Okay. Would be better to... Let's see, hold on. Make sure these are on. But, woo. Little choppy. I don't know why my HUD is flickering. I don't know if that's coming through on the stream or not. Well, he's far away. Heat's starting to build up on the ship. I'm gonna have to slow down pretty soon. Please advise. Oh man, I've forgotten what's the button to lock on. Isn't it middle mouse? Or am I just not in range yet? There it is, I figured it out. Nope. Well. Oh, did we just take out its oh no, it's out of range. Fox in the hen house. Oh, where's my LiDAR? Hang on. I did put that... Oh, that was the script I didn't put back in. Hang on, we're going to let him get away for a second. There we go. This thing takes up a lot of energy because of the modded sensor. There we go. Alright, we're going to go get him. I didn't see if the shields... Oh, we're still locked. Here we go. There's only one of my... Oh. Yep. Okay, the top ones are firing. Only one of my guns is firing. What is the... Ah, shoot. had this happen before. What is the thing that causes you to switch from one from one to one weapon to the other? Yep. Well, we're losing shields. Yep, aiming the wrong way. There we go, there's all of them. What does this look like down here? That's a little bit easier to see. Something else just spawned in. You know what I should have done? Yep. Oh, who's coming right at me? There we go. I can't even tell what I'm shooting at here. I also can't tell if my shields are down. Oh, well, that's not a good thing, is it? Yes, shields are down. Got a little bit of damage. Can't tell what yet. Something in the front. Okay, I think we're going to let this guy go. Shields are coming back. Actually, wait, is he done? No, all I did was succeed in spawning more fighters. That's great. Okay, let me try... Oops. Come on. Go. Alright, I think I gotta deal with some of these other guys. Because we are fighting a lot. Oh, jeez. Well, that's not good now, is it? My top weapons are not firing anymore. Or maybe they're just don't have a good... Oh, well... That's going to be a problem now, isn't it?
Health critical.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. I'd say it was a pretty good run for the first attempt. Mm-hmm. I have no idea how far I am from the base. Alright. So, yeah, that's a problem. What I should have done was turned on the GPS that tells me where my base is. Because then I could have actually flown in the direction of the base. That's fine, that was blueprinted. We will just make a new one. It will be very expensive. There we go, my game is freezing up. I wonder if that's the AI-enabled thing doing that. Yeah, they are about... Let's see, because they were by that observer that spawned in. So they're about 10k out. This thing has a 5K range, so I guess we're going to wait and see if they make their way over here or not. Oh, yeah, wait. Don't go in there. I need stuff. Give me one of those. One of those things. Some of these. Like 2 of those. Actually, don't even bother with the shields. Give me a... Where's the ammo for this rifle? There. I also need one of these, and apparently I had one of these on the belt. Okay. Well, that was exciting. I wonder if there's anything left to salvage over there. Probably not worth it. So, I guess we're going to build another one. And maybe next time I should build a little bit more of a more... Oh, there's a research base over there. Oh, when combat phase kicks on, I'm probably going to have company. Let's see. So, how do we want to pull this off? We're going to have to get a... Oh, well, hang on, because there's our company here. Well, hope the base can handle this. Otherwise, it's going to be a short fight. Probably shouldn't just stand up here, to be honest. That's a lot of signals. Now, I have had them attack me in the past, and usually what they did was fly directly above me and then not attack. Something tells me that is not what's going to happen this time. Okay. Shields are not looking good. Rockets. Okay. Okay. That wasn't too bad. This doesn't actually tell me the shield thing. Oh boy, can I... Is there a console nearby that I can access? There we go. Okay, it's already recharged itself. That was good. That was good times. So, I think I'm gonna rebuild that ship, and it's probably gonna use up all my platinum. Let's see if we could just build it like right over here, just like hanging off the base or something. Let's do a hinge. What else is coming in? There's an incon coming in. They don't care about me yet. Make this match. Gotta make everything match. Oh, that's right, I died. I don't have any stuff on me. Yeah, if things get too rough here, if these bases start spawning a ton of stuff, The backup plan, of course, is the graceful exit is appropriately named that, and it is fully fueled up and ready to go. So we're just gonna get the heck off of this planet if this becomes a problem. But for the time being, I think we'll be able to manage as long as we don't run out of ammo. Where'd you go? Come here. Alright, let's set you to hinge lock on. That should be good enough. We're not doing much here. I think Incon and Assert are enemies with each other here, so I'm not too worried about that. Where is this going to attach to? I don't know. I have to put a projector on and find out. Let's see, which way is the top of the projector? There it is. That was not the top of the projector. Top has the X on it. There we go. So I think my mistake was when he was leaving, and I said, you know what, I'm going to shoot at him just a little bit more. I think that's where I went wrong. Let me go turn the build and repairs off. Yeah, ever since I put crew enabled in, I'm getting little hitches every so often in the game. It used to be pretty smooth. So I'm not entirely sure if that's what's causing it, or if that's just general more stuff going on. Let's see. There she is. Let's see. We gotta move you up a little bit. Nope. Nope. Roll. That was the obvious one. Yeah, okay. I should just be able to pop it right onto the middle of the... Yeah, I could just put it right in the middle of the back there. That will work. Alright. This part is probably going to take a while because of all of the thruster components it has to make. But that'll give me a good opportunity to spend some time working on the next thing on my list, which is building... Oh, God. I can't walk through that. Building more refinery and assembler capability underground, so that not everything is in the ship, because all the cargo is in the ship and everything. And let's turn. Where's show buildable? There we go. Trying to see what we're looking like here. Yeah, this will take a while. Alright, I'm gonna go build some refineries and stuff. Hopefully I don't get attacked anytime soon. Refineries. So, actually probably the best way to do this would be to take a ride on this lift past all the build and repairs, past the command center. So the bottom of my ship has the nanobot drill thing, drill and fill, and I turned that on and just drilled out this massive cavern down here, So I have all this space down here that I could fill with stuff, and it's generally going to be a vehicle bay. I mean, that's the plan at least, that I could bring the vehicles down, they could move, they could drive into this area, do whatever. And that roughly the area... thanks for watching, V. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night if you're heading out. That basically all the space underneath this can be refineries and all that. So I think what I'm going to do is start here, run some piping under here. I don't know why I have a giant hole right here, but I don't really care. Run some piping back, and then right about here, because I don't want it to be directly under the holes, somewhere around here, start just laying out a bunch of cargo and refineries and whatever. It doesn't need to really be walkable. Or anything, so I'm just going to kind of lay those out. And incon, that's that incon. Okay. Alright, so I need some pipes, and I kind of want to do the round pipes, which I don't have in my toolbar, I don't think. Pipe T-junction, conveyor pipe. I just want regular. I'm not going to bother with flange. Yeah, I might have to take crew enabled out or something because it's really hitching a lot worse than usual. Let's see. Give me like 100 of those. We're out of steel plates. Ooh, 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 ooh. I had steel plate for just a second. And go a little bit further. Probably going to end up extending this wall down at some point, so we'll probably do a junction here to kind of seal the wall at some point, just so that when these are up and you're looking down, you're not seeing into here. But, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so we kind of need... I think I'm just going to put a... Yeah, I'm just going to put a junction right in the middle of the ground for some reason. Put a junction here and then start to kind of build off of this. What do we want to do here? Maybe do like a... I probably do not want to do that, actually. I have no plan for under here other than that it's going to be just like a haphazard row of stuff. Let's actually do this. Let's do cargo containers and then branch off of those. I think that'll be a little bit, just do a row of cargo containers. Give myself a little bit of buffer here in case I ever want to split something out. And then we'll just do a bunch of cargo containers this way. All the way at the back already? Wow. Oop, there we go. And then maybe we'll do like refineries on one side of them and assemblers on the other side. This is, obviously it's going to be a while before the base gets around to refining enough stuff. I actually might run out of some materials. Which would be good to know, since this is my only mining ship here, whether I'm going to run out of materials before it's done. Let's see how we're looking for... Okay, plenty of cobalt, plenty of gold, probably plenty of iron, definitely plenty of platinum, plenty of magnesium, nickel, running a little... oh, that's refined nickel. Do I have unrefined nickel somewhere? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of refined nickel over here, too. Nickel ingot. Okay. Nickel's good. Silicon. Uranium's definitely good. I found a huge uranium deposit. I should eat up this stone real quick, actually. Silicon. Are we gonna run out of silicon? 134k of wafer, so that should be good. Yeah, I think we're not... Don't think we're gonna run out of anything anytime soon. Let me, oops. Stone... No? I'm just gonna try and process this stone real quick. Gizzy's gonna fight me on this one. Yep. That's okay. Izzy will do its thing. I should have probably taken the blueprint with the thrusters turned off, because now it's just going to be firing thrusters this whole time. Do I have a functioning port that I can access yet? Just come back out and do that periodically. Yeah, it'd probably be good if I update the blueprint later to not have the thrusters turned on. That's okay. That's okay for now. Okay. There's still some more work that I need to do out here. I need to get rid of this programmable block that's running the solar panel just being out here in the open. Need to build better shields for the base at some point, so I'm not really worried about it. And eventually there will be, like, stairs from the top to the bottom, so I don't just have to fall down the hole, but you know how it is. I actually think I might be in the greatest risk of running out of iron first, which is fine in general because there is a giant iron deposit like less than a kilometer, like probably like 500 meters in that direction. And then one a little bit further away in that direction. There's plenty of iron. There's plenty of basic materials around here, basically, is what I'm saying. So I'm not really too worried about it. And we should have enough to get some basic stuff going down here. So I want lots of big old refineries. Do I care about... I don't know why my icons are messed up. Do I care about industrial refineries? Are these going to look... I don't know. I don't care about the look of any of this. We're just going to do regular refinery. And then I do need some upgrades. What's better? Speed or yield? Probably, in this case, what's the trade-off that I want to make? I have a lot of materials, so probably speed is going to be better than yield. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so, big old refinery. How do I want to do this? Where's the port on the bottom? Could do it like this. Come straight out? Actually, no, I don't think I want to do that. I want to leave like a... I want to leave like a row in between like this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so... let's see. How do I want to do this? Probably... like this. This is going to be so much iron for all the steel plate needed for this. Oh yeah, how am I going to get under there and put the... Well, I didn't think that through now, did I? I'm not going to dig a whole trench for this. Just going to turn them upside down is what we're going to do. That way I can access the top and the bottom. Can't tell where the thing is going to end up attaching. There we go. Okay. That will work. I may want, you know, just, I have no idea if it's going to save sim speed or not, but I'm going to put in just straight up pipes. And then I can always cut them out and replace them later. Alright, then on each of these I want to do 2 speed and 2 power. So 1, 2, I guess these are going to be kind of buried into the wall a little bit here. It's not hanging off the edge, is it? I don't think so. 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, and then we're going to do power. Start at the back here. Alright, that's going to take forever. Now the assemblers are going to be a little bit different. I'm still going to come out. This is actually going to work pretty well. Assemblers, I think we're going to do 2 assemblers. So we're going to get 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to have 10 assemblers, which should be plenty. I swear that better be plenty. There's normal assembler out here. I typed ask, where's normal assembler? There it is. Yeah. So what are we going to put on assemblers? I kind of still want power efficiency because I just have those solar panels up there. Those are modded, by the way. I forgot who the modder is. That actually I could just tell you because it says in the name Izzy. Izzy's dense solar panels, and I don't remember what the density of those is, but it's basically just math. It's like a 5x solar panel takes 5 times the components, has 5 times the weight, and produces 5 times the energy. So it's just a space-saving maneuver. I think I'm going to do the same thing with these and do 2 speed and 2 power on each of these. Now, unfortunately, I have to do these here. Come on, because otherwise I'm not going to get around to the back again. Yeah, we'll just throw those on the bottom. I should be able to get to the interiors. And then I can disassemble the wart of assemblers that's on the back of the ship. In order to get under here, I'm using, if you press B, you get to local grid alignment. I love this feature where it'll, like, because I'm close to this large grid, this static grid, it aligns to that grid. And if I were to, like, place this down and then put a, in fact, I'm going to do that to show you. You all probably know about this. If I just do this, like, these aren't connected to the grid, and actually my build and repair is probably going to eat them. I just realized. But if I had put those down first, and then put the assemblers on top, they would connect to the grid, which is pretty cool. Because they're local grid aligned. Let's see if I can get one in. So if I put that there, not connected, put that on top, they're connected now. Same grid. Alright. It's still aided anyway, though. So my build and repair probably detected it before I put the thing on and marked it for eating. Okay, so there we go. It's all coming together. Alright, so I want to do some speed modules on here. I'm going to stop flying here. I should be able to do the same thing with the local grid align. We have speed, 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 and I'm stuck. Speed, 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 speed. If anybody has any questions or suggestions for me at any point, feel free to throw them out. I am not like a super good player at this game. I've been doing this for like, I'm out of stuff. I hope this is connected. I started playing this game in like 2020, like right when the pandemic started. This was my pandemic game, so I'm still learning. Just give me a few. Yep. Oh, jeez. Come on. Come on. Give me just a few steel plates. Come on. Okay, I got one. Got two. Oh, I could also, this is the survival kit making these. I could have, I could turn that off. One of these is making steel plate. Where are you? Of course you stopped now that I looked. There you go. No. Oh. I only need a few more. Nope, not a thruster component. That'll be enough. Okay. Where did I leave off? It's so hard to see with the build states the way they are. Alright, and then I was going to do power on top because yield doesn't do anything for assemblers. I needed one more. Oh, it's interior plate. Darn, I was going to borrow one. There's a Panini sidecar flying around. Just borrow a little bit of a couple of steel plates out of you. There we go. And now you can have them back. All right, I don't think that this Panini sidecar is going to care too much. That might be a good idea for me to put a build and repair, a couple build and repairs down here, so these things don't have to fly as far. Because the flying distance does actually matter, believe it or not. Oh. So I was thinking about... Yeah, he's not coming over. I was thinking about when this world got boring, doing like a hardcore survival series like Splitsea's Survival Impossible or various other survival type hardcore things. I want to get, if anyone's still listening, I want to get some thoughts on that. I did put a poll on my YouTube. My thoughts in the past were, like, I just started streaming it like a couple of months ago, so I'm fairly new at this. I wanted to do this chill series first, just to kind of, get the hang of it. Where this is just like super modded and, I have all sorts of conveniences and stuff. But I really do like playing, I prefer kind of playing the more hardcore survival type stuff. And I want to do a series like that, but I'm concerned that it's going to be too boring because there's a lot more tediousness with a survival series, so, hardcore survival. So I don't know. I'm pondering it, whether it would be worth doing or not, because I'm afraid that there's going to be like if you could imagine, like right now I just laid these all out and the build and repairs are just going to town with them. In a hardcore survival, this would be me going back and forth with the welder, or more realistically actually setting up like ground welders and stuff to weld these things up and moving them around and everything. I think you get more creative builds in a series like this where I have access to do whatever I want. But you get more like truly creative builds in a survival series where like every little bit of material matters. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'd appreciate any thoughts if anybody has any. I think I'm going to put some build and repairs down here, just because you can never have too many of these things running. Those ones up there are temporary. They're going to get taken down once stuff down here is more built out. Oh, I need steel plate again. Who can I borrow steel plate from? Hello. Alright. Build and repair. Build my build and repair. I'm interested to see what happens. So, MES, not too long ago, added this combat phase where, that's when these buildings, these bunkers, will start spawning ships and, reavers can appear and stuff. So I'm interested to see. So far, during combat phase, I've had a reaver flyby, maybe twice. And I've had a couple of very small assertive drones come by the base and just get shot up. And oddly enough, they spawned without ammo. And I don't know what sort of a bug that was, but they spawned without ammo. And they would just hover. They would go directly above the ship here. And they would just kind of hover, slightly out of range, and they would fly in as if they were making an attack run, and then decide, that's not a good idea, I don't have any ammo, and then they turn around and go back up to just outside of weapon range. And I ended up flying up with the grinder and just, grinding their thrusters off, and then as they fell toward the ship, they got vaporized. So we'll see. When the combat phase starts, we'll see what happens. I also want to adjust this area a little bit. Like I said, I keep trying to walk between these two, and I can't because for some reason, I think it's this one here, has a hitbox that goes all the way out. Or maybe it's this one. One of these has a hitbox that goes out further than its visual model. And so when you try to walk, I can't get in between these two. But I can get in between these two, even though they are also, I believe, directly next to each other. I don't know if this is going to show me what I want. I think these are all directly next to each other. So, this thing's looking okay. It's mostly waiting on steel plate at this point. And probably thruster components. Yeah. This will be a while, and it didn't help that I was building stuff underground there. But kind of want to redo this thing right here a little bit too. I'm just going to keep putting things down until the game tells me to stop, basically. Let's see, can I... let's not put this one there because I'm not going to walk around that. There we go. And I have no reason to walk over that way. So, there we go. Now I won't accidentally walk in there and I'll know to come over here. Another thing I could do is make these, I could put some stairs next to this or something so that I can walk up the sides. Throw some stairs on this. I think the only place I could put them is right there. Now that mantis is not intentionally coming over here, I don't think, but he is kind of coming close. He's going to go past. We'll see how close he gets. That's like a platinum boulder right there, I believe. So if I ever need more platinum, that's where I'm going. Is that thing looks pretty big. I don't know how big a mantis is. Is that that's got to be a large grid. If I could see it from here, and it's almost 4.5K away. All right. I need to do some renaming of things in here. So I'm really big on making sure that my terminal is really, really well taken care of. So I prefix everything, Mars Base 1, whatever it's attached to is the prefix, and then do that. I am going to designate some of these. Assemble only, and I'm just going to grab a random one and make it disassemble only. Excuse me. I like to, because if you bring back like a salvage, Izzy will switch all of these to like disassemble. Actually, I don't want to do this one. I want to make another assemble only. We'll switch a whole bunch of them to like all of them to be disassemble, and then you'll stop getting new stuff that you need. So having some of them designated as assemble only will make sure that there's always something going on. All right. Yeah, I'm sitting here complaining about crew enabled, causing hitches in the game as I set up my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 build and repairs. Oh yeah, they're all in the group. Alright, then what did I have you on? Fly mode. We just turn you on whenever you're ready. Grind first. I think that's all good. Do I have grind enemy blocks on? Yes. Okay, so that's all default. Push components. Yeah, okay. So janitor to do furthest first is fine. Push components immediately. Okay. So that takes care of that. Let's grab all the power efficiency modules that are here. Rename. This is Lucas's block renaming mod. This is not DS. This is MB1. Do that, and then just get them all out of there. Speed module. Grab all the speed modules. Name them that. Get them out of there. And then all of my new refineries. Alright, and we are going to keep them out of the toolbar, out of the terminal, but in the inventory. And actually, these can be out of the terminal too. Alright, I'm tempted to disassemble the wart now, because a lot of these parts will then go into the ones down below, but I'm not going to do that because I can't guarantee that build and repair is going to do those, and I don't want to move them by hand. So we'll just let them keep working. I'll disassemble them later. Alright, let's fall down the hole again. I didn't mean literally, but I did. And see how things are looking down there. What time is it? Oh, it's still pretty early. I would be surprised if this thing is done and usable again today, just knowing how long it took to make the thruster components last time, but we'll see. What I could do, actually, this might go better, is if I turn this off. I know it's going to start building a lot of these things still, but now it can focus on building some of the underground stuff. Although it's still going to be building thruster components, isn't it? You know what I think I'm going to do is actually tell it to take these back so that it's not sitting here working on building thrusters for now. We will focus on building what's underground, and then we'll turn the projector back on, and when we have the full force of everything running, this should hopefully get built up a lot faster. You could have that one too, why not? Yep. Oh. That worked with a bunch of shield gens. These are turning, the build states are turning pink because I have the mod that applies the skin to to all the build states, which is a really cool mod. All right, these are probably done all the way, right? So I don't see any reason to take those out. This one is still here. We'll take you. If I remove these, that whole thing is going to fall off, which is fine. I think we'll just deal with that. Maybe not, because I'm going to leave some of those on there. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. There we go. So now I don't have to worry about it trying to build thruster components when it should be building my new refineries. Let's go take a look at the status here. That's beautiful. I could have put these... I guess I could have put these right up against each other and gotten more instead of like branching directly out of the things. Ooh, should I do that? Should I undo all this and butt them up together? Because I would get... let's see, I've got 1, 2, so that's 1. 2. I would get 2 more refineries in here. Oh, combat phase was on? I didn't even see that come up. Nothing happened during combat phase. Alright. I think we are going to do that, believe it or not. I'm going to take the... I'm going to take away all of these refineries again, some of which are done. And, well, actually, do I need to take all of them? If I move you up to there, that allows me to fit one in there. Yeah, I only have to take some of these. I can leave the end ones, basically. Right, because we will go 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah. Okay. Technically, I don't even necessarily have to take all these out of here, but... yeah. Let's do this correctly. And we'll probably end up taking away the, a lot of these pipes too, because they're not going to line up. But that's okay. So that will run through the refineries. Some of these pipes will line up. Some will not. And that's okay. So this one will not line up. That one will. This one will not. How am I doing on hydrogen? Looking good. Okay. So, what was I... Where did I put the... Was I doing... Yeah, speed in the back, power in the front, I think? Ooh, one of those refineries just kicked on. Love it. I think it's this one right here. So we should get some speed modules on there quickly. I need steel plate. You know who's got a lot of steel plate? Refineries. Why is that? Oh, that antenna's always on. That's fine. Okay. There we go. Just wanted to go back real quick and read some of these messages from the... That's really cool if they do that. Alright. Okay, so now we're waiting for these to build back up again, and I gotta rename them all again. Most of these are... Oh, no. Some of these are up and running now. Still working on the rest. These things are up and running now, which is good. So that helps a lot. Is only one of these actually... Oh no, they're both going. Okay. Alright. Why do I have all these? Okay. Power... And get rid of all those. Now I've explained this before in the past, but the reason I settled on using a pipe character as my delimiter is for script compatibility. because I've let's see, toolbar off, inventory, turn on. Oh, I missed one. Because I used to do, what did I used to do? I used to do this. When I first started playing, I would do this. Because then when it looked at, good night, Space Viking, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. I used to do this with the square brackets, and then when it would show up on the thing, it would actually, like whenever it shows up in the HUD, the game makes this yellow, stands out, looks really cool. But then there were some scripts that I wanted to run that would look for anything in brackets and try to parse them as tags, and it was screwing stuff up. And then there were other scripts that expected things to be named like this or like this, and I didn't want to do any of that. And I found that the vertical pipe character doesn't have any of those issues because no one's using that for anything. So that's what I do, so that my thing has everything is nicely sorted by namespace. Oh, I didn't name all these cargo containers, did I? No, I didn't. So these are what I like to do is call these cargo and then just a L, M, or S for their size. And we will, actually what I want to do at some point is all these cargo S's that are on the ship, I want to redo those to these down here. So this will become ores and ingots down here. How many do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5. I could probably do that now, actually. Let me actually just turn no valid conveyor path. Yeah, that's fine. Turn you off for a minute. It's complaining that it can't get to the turrets on the ship that's half built. So what I'm going to do is, if I just take these labels and take them off of here and start putting them on here, when I turn Izzy back on, it'll just move everything down into these. It'll think, oh, my all of my stuff has nothing in it, and then it'll just reshuffle everything over to the correct place. So components down into there, tools, ammo bottles. Not that these need to be in a large cargo container, but so I might end up with a lot of ammo at some point. And then we can just take these off, take these off, take these off, and then if ores and ingots gets full down here, it will grab one of the, well, probably grab one of these other ones, I don't know. So we could actually go ahead and look at our cargo containers here and go back to the control panel, find IAM, turn it back on, and it will be like, oh, I gotta move all the stuff. There we go. So now it's moved all my ores and ingots into one container. They were spread out over a whole bunch of them, the smaller containers up there, but now they're all in here. And it's only 30% full, which is good. I don't remember what multiplier I set for the volume, like the capacity of things. It's not the biggest, but it's not the smallest. Like, it's not unrealistic mode. Yeah, so now I can actually, I have a much easier view of the stuff that I have. So I have 101k stone. I didn't realize I had so much. Why is he not processing stone first? I thought that was one of its things. But now I'm concerned that I turned that off at some point. When I was digging this giant hole that I'm standing in, I had way too much stone. And we were refining it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I didn't want it. Basically, everything turned into stone processing. And so I turned this off. This is, you can set things to always have priority. Like if you have any iron, always do iron first kind of thing. I kind of wanted to do scrap first too. Stone and then scrap. So now if we redo that and look at our refineries, we should see it start to prioritize all that stone. Right. 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 No. Oh, there we go. So I gave it to one of the refineries at least, which I think is fine with me. If you've never used Izzy's inventory manager before, it is one of the features that I really love about it. Like I think even in a hardcore survival, I would probably still scrounge up the materials to get a programmable block and put Izzy's on it. The auto crafting is nice. I'm totally fine doing without that part because I can use Build Planner and just, you know, queue up the materials that I need and pull them and stuff like that. I'm pretty good with that. But the fact that it sorts the refinery queues based on what you need, like, oh, an assembler wants to build a metal grid, but we don't have any cobalt, so it'll automatically prioritize cobalt to the front for a little bit. Like, I think that's really cool. That is super helpful. It's like you could see it's not arbitrarily choosing the things that are in these queues. It's choosing them based on what the assemblers are asking to build. So it's probably an assembler that's got like a superconductor or something on here somewhere. Some of these are not entirely constructed yet. So, is it complaining about anything yet? Not really. So how are we doing on refinery building? 3 refineries still not complete. That's probably okay for just making sure that they're not blocking. Yeah, so that one's connected. That one is connected. Yeah, these two are connected through that one. And yeah, okay. So that one will connect to, yeah, this will be fine. I just didn't want there to be a refinery that, I just kicked my computer. It's fine, it's fine. A refinery that is running that isn't connected, basically. And then, so there's an Ember supply transport coming by, that's fine. These are looking kind of built. No, they're not. Never mind. Yeah, there's also a build and repair on the ship up there. I think that's what that one is. Okay, well that's pretty successful. Then at some point, I'm going to get back to building the interior there, and we'll build a floor over all of this basically with like a hatch where I can just get down and access this stuff. None of this is intended to be airtight. Only that top floor up there will be airtight, but it's not a big deal because this planet technically has atmosphere. So oxygen is, I think that's right. No, maybe this is the one. Maybe this is one of the ones that has no oxygen whatsoever. I could be wrong about that, but either way, I've got this mod. Here's yet another mod that I've put in here. If you didn't see these hanging out the back here, moisture vaporators from Star Wars. These things, humming along here, produce very small amounts of ice periodically. And I'm just basically using that to make, to fill my O2. So, actually, if that's all the ice yeah, that's interesting. It looks like my hydrogen tanks probably just got filled on this ship, which is nice. Where are my hydrogen tanks? They're in here somewhere. They're right here. Yeah, just got. Yeah, cool. Anyway. Ow. Alright, what should we do for the rest of the stream here? We are waiting for things to build. I don't want to build anything else, because that's just more stuff for it to... Wait, why has everything stopped building? Did I break Izzy? No, it's all good. No. We are out of iron. This is going to be an issue. Because I don't have a mining ship. Platinum boulder. Let's wait till it kicks out that far. This is a slightly modded ore detector. So it should go out a little bit further than that range. Where was that iron at? Did I mark a GPS for iron, Mars, gold, ice? There we go. Okay, so there is iron 172 away. There's platinum and ice over in that direction. Okay. I think... Oh, yeah, I should have just looked at the hole. Duh. There's a lot of parts out here, too. One thing that'll be nice is once that ship is done, I can put the hovers on, basically, and just kind of like drive around with the build and repair that it has on it, and grab these parts. So before I go down into the iron hole here, do I have enough hydrogen to get back out?
Inventory full.
Great. Alright. I should probably get some more hydrogen too. Or oxygen rather. This is going to be a lot of iron to mine by hand. Kind of want to actually point one of the build and repairs over at the hole so that as I mine it can let's see if I can do that. This is a little trick you can do. I'll grab the one on here and show area, and we are just going to horizontally offset its work area a little bit. And then as I mine, as I drop ore on the ground, it should pick it up and bring it back to the ship. Let me make sure. Ooh, Watcher base. Oh, oh, that's interesting. Wait a minute. Is Watcher base that observer? Because there's the strike corvette there. There's a supply transport there. Those are both Ember. Research base and observer. Yeah, it's gotta be the called the Watcher base. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna turn the build and repair visibility back on just to make sure it's low enough. Yeah, see? I would have been standing around and it wouldn't have been picking stuff up. It is low enough, it looks like. It just needs to get pushed back a little bit more. I'm going to have to remember this hole is here. This might be a safe place to run if I'm ever really, really in trouble. See, this is the kind of cheaty thing that I wouldn't be able to do in a hardcore series. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't be overwhelming my base with building a whole bunch of refineries at the same time. Let's see, this is probably actually the vertical offset. It takes it back. Horizontal. Wait a minute. There we go. Alright, then hit me back a little bit more there. Okay, now we should be squarely in the zone. I wonder if those, I don't know what the relationship is between Imber and Assert, but I wonder if one of these cargoes flies over an Assert base, if they would fight each other. Let's actually take a look. Yeah, they're kind of pissed at me. Boy, there's a lot of things here. Oh, I guess I can't see where the... I can't see what their thing is to each other, can I? Oh well. Let's mine some iron. These all getting picked up, I hope. Yep. Dumb thing about this is that even if I do this enough to get like the refineries and stuff built up, I still have to do this more to get the I hope I'm not overloading. No, I shouldn't be. The number of free floating things hanging around. I'm still gonna have to keep doing this long enough to get the mining ship built. Did I not? I didn't grab more oxygen, did I? I'm really concerned that I'm dropping things faster than it is able to pick them up, like they might be despawning. Maybe not. So when I talk about doing like a hardcore survival series and saying that there are going to be some parts that are kind of boring, there's going to be a lot more of this kind of thing going on. Like I may have lost the stream there for a minute. My internet might be choking a bit. We'll see if it comes back. I wonder if my internet went out. That would be unfortunate there if it did. No, doesn't look like it. Give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna reload the. Let's see. It says my stream is offline. Might be back. Might be coming back. Yep, we're back. Okay. Had a little bit of a hitch there with my internet, it would seem. Wondering if I shouldn't point more. How much iron have we managed to get over at the base here? No. Oh, yeah, we got a decent amount here. Not too bad. Sorry about that little hitch there with the connection. I think my internet may have just had an issue at the house here. My internet has been very slow here during the like Christmas holiday, when I assume like all of the kids are home and everything and using up all my internet. Come on. Take my stone. You didn't miss much. All I was doing was mining. We are getting a decent amount of iron out of this. Probably not enough, but it's going fast enough that I'm not super worried about it. I don't know if the assertive bases have that, like, as I'm standing under here with the drill and everything and looking at that signal over there, I don't know if the assertive bunkers or bases have the, like, anti-drill features built into them or not. So I don't know if I could just tunnel over to it and take it out. In retrospect, I'm thinking probably should not have gotten my mining and combat ship, mining/combat ship destroyed as soon as I built it, just because kind of need a mining ship. And also in retrospect, I was trying to avoid having too many different kinds of ships to manage, but maybe, just maybe, the mining ship and the combat ship should not be the same ship. Thinking that the mining ship could have some defensive capabilities, but I should probably build a like a more nimble, pure fighter that's not going to be a big deal to lose. I think that would be a smart thing to do, and something I probably should have thought of like immediately before spending so many streams building that other ship. It's a good ship though, capable of going from planet to orbit. Can detect. You can scan asteroids with the seismic whatever seismography. What is it? I don't know, where you point the ore detector at it, and it's a script. I think Drago wrote it, I don't remember. It's got that. It's got weapons. It's got scripts out the wazoo. So I'm getting more stone than iron. I should focus on what I'm doing here. Yeah, I might be maybe either looking for a blueprint that I could print off real quick of a fighter, or maybe that's my next little project here, is designing a very, very lightweight fighter that's not doesn't require so much platinum, basically. Alright, let me dump you out real quick, and let's connect back to the base and see how much iron we've got sitting around now. Alright, we got 24k, we have 217k yet to be processed. I think this was a pretty successful little mining run here, which I could not have done without the build and repair. One thing that I might do if I do a hardcore survival series, there is a modded version of the modded build, the mod build and repair. There's a further modded version that adds more restrictions to the build and repair, like it requires superconductors, and it uses a lot more energy to run, and it can't I think they added a bunch of other restrictions that wouldn't really matter to me, but like the normal build and repair, if they have like defense shields or something, it can still take them apart. You know, it can still take apart enemies even with shields up. The modded version can't do that. Like, you have to take the shields down before the build and repair can touch it. Which I like if I was using defense shields, but I'm not. Nothing against defense shields. I've used them in many worlds. I just didn't want to use them in this one. And I wouldn't use them in a hardcore survival, so... Yeah, I am contemplating it. I'm wondering if maybe it wouldn't be worth, like, trying it. Seeing how it goes. I just feel... I would feel weird kind of starting it and then... You know, going like, this is too boring. And then just kind of ending it. Because it would be fun for me, either way. It would be fun for me to do. I just don't know if it would be fun to watch. I think this is enough iron for now. And I have 30% oxygen left, so I should probably... And the combat phase is active, so... Ow. I think I'm going to leave that build and repair pointed over there for now, in case I need to go back into the mining hole. I appreciate Stream Elements announcing that I have recovered from my my connection issue. What did I come? Oh yeah, the build and repair. I got distracted. I just wanted to turn off the show area. There we go. All right, I am stuck. I am stuck. Why did I greeble this in such a way that I would definitely get stuck as I walk around? All right, let's go check out what's going on underneath here. I don't feel like dying, so I'm gonna ride the lift up and down for fun. You know what I'm gonna do actually before I do that is maybe take a quick screenshot of this half-built ship so that I could be like, well, I tried. Point myself over there. Get Ansel going here. Oh, wait, hang on. Get the HUD out of there. Then get Ansel going. Yeah, that probably looks okay like that. Let's zoom it out just a little bit so I got a little extra padding to work with there. Do not want to save as HDR. Get out here. That's up. Okay. Super resolution times 5. Standard method. I tried this one last time. Enhanced screen space effect. I don't know what it looked worse. So, anyway, here I go. Did it not do... There we go. Did it not... Did it zoom me in? Doing it again. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me go get my oxygen filled back up, and then I'm gonna do another screenshot hunt. You can have that one. I'll take that. One of those. Wait for another one to show up. Yeah, man. What do you gotta make one? Where's all my bowels? There we go. Take 3 of those just in case. I'm stuck again. I don't know why I flew to here. Just gonna go stand in an oxygenated area for a minute. Yeah. Actually, I don't want to stand there. I'm going to activate the, see if I could find my wreck. Here we go. Alright, this is probably the current one, right? Nope, there we go. This is the wreck. Okay. Oh, this is all that's left of it? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Yeah, I should do it a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Good percentage of this stream is just getting good screenshots. Alright. That's pretty much it. See, there's a boulder over there. Yeah, this is all that's left of my baby. There is some platinum here, though, if we wanted to maybe get the new one. If I could find it. I don't have a GPS over here, and I don't even know which direction we are from the base. But I know which. Nah, I don't even know. There's some thruster components here. This might be worth trying to get if I could do it without alerting the bad guys. Yeah, it's got to be in that general direction, because it was by the observer base. But I don't know, we are like kind of... Oh man, my game is really hitching up now. I wonder if I put too many... I wonder if there's too much space junk sitting around on the ground. I might have to run cleanup or something. Let's actually do that real quick. Let's take just a quick look at... yeah, look at all these, like... chunks of grid sitting around. That's my ship. Part of my ship. This is my original base. As long as we're being nostalgic, flip this around. This is my original base back on Earth, but that I left here. Still powered up. It's, yeah, dark. There's my mining ship that actually was reliable. Gravel gun, and my big... This is snow over here. Can I put lights on? Well, this was snow, if the ground would load in. This was snow over here. And so this was there for scraping the ice. And this is where the graceful exit was built. This was its little platform. Oh, so nice. I think the ground is loading in. Ah, this brings back memories. And the game is just completely froze up now, I think, as the ground is trying to load in. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to... Oh, my frames. Where did you go? I'm gonna try and go back to the other... I'm too far away from my character, I think. Ground is loading in. Oh, man, what is up with my computer? What is the compass doing up there? Yep, okay. Go back. Spectator off, please. Spectator off. Come on. Go back to the Mars. There we go. Okay, we're back. Okay, now we just need the ground back here to load back in. And we will be good to go. I assume it's going to hitch up again once it realizes I'm back here and it needs to load the ground. I hear the, Oh, there's a Reaver. He doesn't see me. Okay. Yeah, he's not coming this way. We'll be okay. He might... Okay, hold on. Ground is loading in. It'd be nice if he attacked one of those assertive bases for me, but he's not gonna... Actually, he might detect that research... No, that observer base Because he's going to go near it. He's going to be like 5k away, but he'll probably detect its antenna. Come on, game. Figure it out. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, all I can say is I'm not 100% going to blame this on crew enabled, because I am screwing around with a lot of stuff here, but this was not an issue before I put that mod in. So I might take it back out and see if it's see if that fixes it, and if not, I'll put it back in. I'm kind of hoping that Reaver Berserker, which is a fairly large ship if I recall, detects that observer base and goes after it. Because that observer base's antenna is broadcasting all the way to here. So yeah, let's go out on the roof and take a peek. Actually, let's not do that. Let's use one of the guns. Or one of the spotlights. I think one of the GE spotlights... No, it's a searchlight. Is this the one on the top? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Ah, he's not that big. I think that's a small grid ship. Let me see. No, he's beyond the horizon. Way far away. Now, it would be nice if he would take out the base that's closer to me, but I don't see that happening. So he's already moving past me. Yep, I think that's it. If he was going to go after that observer base, he would have already done it. Oh well. Alright, why are all of my build and repairs clicking? Are we not, don't tell me we burned through all that iron already. Oh, don't, wait a minute. These refineries are running, but I can't, oh I can. Why are they grayed out? That's weird. Why is everything grayed out if I can pull things from it? And also, why are we refining uranium instead of iron? What thing do we need? We have too many displays. We have not enough computers. Is Izzy broke or something? Why aren't we trying to build any of this stuff? Well, manual inspection coming up. So, assemblers, still not built. Oh, this one's been built, at least. It is possible, though it hasn't happened, that a further back one would get built first, and then it wouldn't get connected to the rest. Refineries are all still fine. These shouldn't have anything put in them, and the rest are all hooked up. So what is Izzy doing? It is oh. Warning, transfer from tools, ammo bottles to... Oh, the Gatling turret. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. The Gatling turret is supposed to be trying to pull ammo. That's fine. I hope that's not what's causing the issue, actually. Why don't we deal with that right now? And we're going to deal with that by just getting rid of it. There we go. Now it won't be trying to transfer to any of those. Let's see, then it'll try to transfer to these, which it can't do. And then, did we make guns in the front? Yes, we did. It will just put all these back. You know, I am tempted, actually, to disassemble all of what's out here already, just to bring the parts in to get the basement built up faster. And then we can turn this back on and rebuild it later. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. This is gonna hurt. Okay. Take this whole thing apart and use the parts, please. Because then I could just turn this back on and it'll kick back on. Who else is flying around? An assertive spire. Ooh. Oh, that would suck. If that Reaver detected that spire, they are like 4 kilometers from each other. If it turned around and started flying back this way, like we're right in between them. That could be bad. But it looks like he's not. Fingers crossed. I should also build a much larger shield generator underground too, because my ship, if a Reaver decides to pull one of its kamikaze maneuvers, those shields aren't gonna, like, they'll fail immediately, basically. And that was part of the plan, was to put more shields down here. How do those shields work with upgrades again? I forget. So if I take a large one, and we have shield capacitors, and then shield flux coils, and one is charge rate and the other is capacity. But they do other things. So, plus 100 shield charge, plus 100 power consumption. And this is the same thing. So, for every one of these you put on, it basically... It's the equivalent of adding a whole nother one of these, essentially. So I guess, depending on how many of these I want. Well, that's in terms of capacity. Let's see, 85 megawatt while charging. That's a lot. And doubling that would be also a lot. So... maybe I want to just use a small one and put some... So a small one doesn't apparently use any power. It says 0 watt, idle 0 watt. That's probably not true. Also says it can use productivity upgrades, which I don't think is true. But I think that's left over from these things being technically, like, built off of refineries. What is the... oh, hey. We figured out our iron issue, it would seem. Nope. No, we did not. Wait, where has all the iron gone now? Where's my big chunk of iron? There's... okay, good. Whew. There's still big chunks of iron. Why are we spending so much Uranium, though. What's the... Make iron. I guess we have a ton of iron. It's fine. It's fine. Structural integrity field on the ship. What does it... How much power is it using? Max required input 0. Required input 0. 10 shield points. Effectiveness 1,000,000%. Is this a bug? Did the small ones give you free shield capacity? We're gonna test this. We are going to test this. I'm gonna put one of these way in the back. And I'm going to put it... Let's see, I think there's a possibility that I might take the oh. Well, that was dumb. There's a possibility I might take a conveyor down. I think there's one that runs to there, and it's like right there. And we would run it down and connect it here so that I have like a full circuit going. So I don't want to put it this like directly on top of that. I could embed it in the wall. But if I get free power from it, I don't necessarily want to embed it in the wall. Let's see. I made this place really weird. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to not do that. I'm going to put one of these curvy dudes here, and then do a armored... Oh, I do have those on the thing there, on the toolbar. I just realized. Okay, corner armor here, which I need interior plate for. Just give me all of it. Okay, then that goes like that, I think. Hopefully. And then that's going to run up to there. So I've just given myself the out. This does... Yeah, okay. And so now I can use that to be the wall, essentially. Alright. So, let's do it like this and go like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I'm doing 4. Let's not start with 4 of them.
Inventory full.
Yeah. We'll start with one of them and put a bunch of upgrades on them and see if they work. So, let's put a... Just want to rotate. Put one of those on. Put one of those on. And then let's see what the stats of this thing are. Oh, now it's got required input 1.95 megawatts. That's like nothing. Ship shield, local shield. I don't know what the difference there is. But that is not many. Oh, it's recharging right now. That's what's going on. I thought there was a way that I could get this to show me the charge. So it's going to... So 30,000 and 20,000 are the limits, it looks like. But charging at A 1.95 megawatt. That's not much. That is not much. Kind of want to stick one of these on now and just see. And I'm going to end up... Oh, my game is freezing up. And it's crashed. Well, I think that's probably where I'm going to call the stream for the day. We're having far too many issues going on, so we'll just call it there. So, thanks all. Really great stream. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Bye.